The third thing is, you think you've got great engineers? Everybody's got great engineers. You know, Stanford University pumps out a great deal of very high caliber engineers, but so does MIT, and so does Carnegie Mellon, and so does USC. Many, many universities pump out great engineers. And today, the great engineers all have great tools. And it's very likely they all have pretty good funding. And so the challenge then is, now your idea is not unique. You also haven't discovered some kind of a fundamental secret sauce. And you know that your team, although extraordinary, and you're really proud of them, is by and large no better than anybody else's team. This is really just like football in the final analysis. We have a salary cap too. Everybody's got a salary cap. Everybody's got the same number of it. You know, how many engineers does it take to build a chip? And can you add 10,000 engineers to build a single chip? So it's along the lines of how many what is the phrase of saying, you know, you can't deliver a baby in a month with 9 women. I mean, I think the same thing applies with engineering. Okay, at some level, having 10 times more engineers is not helpful. And so what that really says is, you know, in the 10 years that I've been at NVIDIA, there's not been a single thing that I can currently put my finger on that can tell you is the sustainable idea since our beginning. Not one. Every single good idea we invented last 30 days. And there's a phrase that many of our employees are delighted to tell you. And if you know, if there are any investors out in the world, I'm saying this in jest. I don't actually mean it in reality, but our employees will say, Jensen's always telling us we're 30 days from going out of business. We have $1 billion in the bank today. We're not really going to go out of business in 30 days. And if there are any employees, don't flee for the door. But the fact of the matter is, the idea, the notion that you have to reinvent yourself every 30 days is a very important one. The idea that the world changes so rapidly, so whatever techniques and whatever advantages or whatever technology you had, or whatever strategies you had, are really, in fact, going to be obsolete 30 days from now. And so you have to stay on your toes. You have to innovate constantly. And you have to assume that you're going out of business every 30 days.